Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I made a video. Sorry, I didn't mean to scratch my nose. But if you follow me on Instagram, you already know, part of my little community on there, then you kind of already know. Obviously a lot's been going on. I do have a vlog which should have gone up before this if I can get my scheduling down, but if it didn't, then it will be up shortly. And at some point I think I will do a little video on some of the kind of factors in my life, or things, especially, this doesn't make sense if you don't know what I'm talking about, but a lot of it is to do with juggling real life with this I guess online world, and you know, passion versus reality of your life, and finding a balance, and it has a lot to do with being a mum. And although I'm not what's classed as a new mum, I still feel very much like a new mum, because yeah, I just do. I don't feel I don't feel experienced, even though I'm a mum to a 2.5-year-old. I still feel like a new mum, so I might do a video on that. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is about summer favourites. You guys know I don't film summer favourites, sorry, monthly favourites. So I thought it would be a good idea to just kind of collate the last few months together and just share with you guys the products and things that I have been finding myself kind of going to a lot over the last few months, especially when it was very, very humid, hot, and just, yeah. It's great if you're not a parent, I feel, or you're not a dog owner or a pet owner, but it wasn't so good for my son's sleep schedule. So yeah, anyway, I thought I would basically share with you guys some of the products. There's not too much, actually. I found myself not really wearing a whole ton of makeup during the last few months. We did go away kind of twice. Well, once we went away and once was kind of like a staycation here in the UK. So I found myself having a lot of downtime and not really reaching for my usual corals and bright kind of colours in the summer. And probably has something to do with the fact that I didn't have time. This is titled Summer Favourites in that sense, but I mean, I'm going to carry on using these regardless, come rain or shine, literally. The first one is the one that kind of stands out to me most in terms of in my collection, or what I would not be without next summer or just going forward, and that is the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I have the shade 5 Tan, and obviously it's you know, quite a bit warmer for my skin tone, and I've seen people a lot fairer than me use this as well. And the idea is, it's not a foundation, it's not a concealer, it's not a primer, it's just some sort of magic liquid, magic kind of hybrid of all of these things. And essentially I'd kind of put it in the category of, at first you think, okay, it belongs in that kind of whole liquid highlighter category, like your Iconic drops, your Becca backlight priming filter, your MAC strobe cream. But for me, the way I've been using it is very much like a tinted moisturizer, which a lot of people probably wouldn't kind of see that in this product initially, but this on bare skin, or moisturized skin, but bare skin in terms of as a base, was my go-to this whole summer. Like 80% of the pictures you see, if I am glammed up or I have some sort of kind of makeup on, this is what I was using. So I would basically use this as a base and pop on my concealer wherever I needed that little bit more coverage, and then I would go back in with this as well on just the very like high points. But I was using this all over my face. I have actually used this kind of how I've seen it used most, which is once you've done your foundation, to kind of pop it onto the high points of the face and kind of bring that luminosity to the face. I prefer to use it all over. It looks a bit intense, but it actually blends beautifully. Let me just pop on a little bit. Obviously I've got concealer on and a little bit of kind of bronzer and stuff, but I'll just show you what I mean. Hopefully this picks up. So yeah, I know people were complaining because there wasn't a lot of shades, but this was not marketed or meant to be a foundation nor a concealer or anything in that sense. So I've seen so many different skin tones using the shade 5, lighter than me, kind of warmer, darker than me. So yeah, you can see obviously the difference there, and that's just from applying it to the cheekbones. So absolutely love this. This is gonna stay a firm favorite, I think, regardless of the weather. And then for another base that I think I may have mentioned before, this was the base that I went to if I wanted more coverage and if I was wearing a foundation, and this is the Fenty Beauty. I've already done a full review on this already. This is in the shade 300. I just found it the most wearable in the kind of warmer months. It didn't feel heavy, it didn't kind of feel too weighty on my skin, and photographs beautifully as well. So that's Fenty 300. And then mascara, my favorite mascara of the whole summer, and it's one that I had maybe a few years ago, but I picked it up recently in Boots, and it's the mini version of Benefit's They're Real. And the reason I'm saying mini is because I don't know what it is about mini versions of this mascara, or if it's all mascaras, but the mini version I just think just trumps all over the actual full-size version. I've tried the full-size version because I love this so much, and it just didn't hit the spot. Like, it just didn't do for my lashes what the mini version is, and I think maybe it's to do with the fact that it is a much shorter, stubbier, I hate that word, stubbier little wand, so you really get in there picking up all your lashes. But this one, I'm not wearing it today, I'm wearing a Maybelline cheapy one because it's a Tuesday and I don't want to wear this to work. This mascara lengthens beautifully. I wouldn't say I have particularly short lashes, but it does lengthen them anyway. And also it is a tricky one to get off. I always find that even when I think I've got it all off and I double cleanse, I still wake up in the morning with like a little panda eye situation. But yeah, I guess that's kind of a good thing. So that's Benefit They're Real. I'm whizzing through this. And I have two lip products, one that I'm wearing right now, which again has been one of my favorites throughout the summer, and it's the Watermelon Shine from Nivea. It is just a lip balm which looks dead kind of bright, but with my skin tone and with my natural lip colour, it's literally what I would want. It's just a very sheer pink, and you kind of think it's not going to do much for your lips, but for me, like, it just gives my, like, I always prefer to have something on my lips and not have them bare, even if I'm not wearing any makeup and I'm kind of out the door. I always just stick this on. I just think it just brightens up your face a little bit, and it's very comfortable and it's cheap, so there's that. And then my favorite lipstick of this summer was the one that I was wearing the most, been a Primark one, and it's 90p, and it's called Desert Sand, and it's kind of this warm terracotta kind of shade, and it is so stunning. It is so creamy, so pigmented, like you wouldn't be able to tell that this is like a £1 lipstick. It could easily match up to some of my MAC lipsticks without a problem. So yeah, I absolutely love this lipstick. I love dabbing this on as well, rather than kind of like fully swiping it on. It looks really nice, especially with like natural-ish makeup. Next thing I'm going to talk about is skincare. This product, or just this ingredient in general, is insane. Has honestly helped my skin so much. There's a few different retinol products that I use, but this is actually one of my favorites, and it's the first Paula's Choice product that I've ever used, and this is her clinical 1% retinol treatment. You're meant to use this when you first start off, probably about 2 or 3 times a week, just to kind of build up tolerance to it. You're meant to mix it with a moisturizer. That's how I started using it, and my skin can be quite sensitive, but it was fine. I think because I do use kind of other retinol type products, acids, and so my skin's built up a bit of tolerance to that kind of stuff. I wish it just would build up a tolerance to like chocolate and pretzels and other things, crap that I eat, but apparently not. This is basically a 1% retinol treatment. If you're on kind of like this side of 30 or even younger than that, and you struggle with acne, scarring, pigmentation, fine lines, wrinkles, kind of pores, enlarged pores, in that sense, you need a retinol treatment in your life. If there's anything else in terms of skincare that I could recommend to you guys, retinol is the word of the last kind of 5 years. I knew nothing about retinols, retinoids, and that kind of and real skincare. It's only kind of in the last few months where I've just taken like more of an interest in it and tried to really figure out what's in my products and why I'm using them. Yeah, that I've realized there are just some ingredients that I cannot be without, especially as I'm now 32. Retinol products, they're great for fading age spots, pigmentation, reducing the chance of scarring from maybe current acne that you have. So I heard that it can kind of reverse sun damage. So it's honestly like the key anti-aging ingredient and product that you need in your life. I do have some ordinary versions of this, but I absolutely love this product, and it hasn't caused me any issues. I don't put it too close to this inner eye area or kind of too close around the mouth area, but I have been using it more so on my forehead where I notice a lot more fine lines, and I do use it up until this kind of point here, but I don't take it too close to the eye area. I absolutely love this product, and I will probably, if you want to see me kind of incorporate it into a skincare routine, I will do that for you guys as well. These glow drops, these are from L'Oreal. These are in the shade Loving 2O Peach. These are absolutely stunning. They actually go perfectly with Charlotte Tilbury product as well. It's kind of, I've mentioned these before, like a liquid highlighter, but kind of more of an oil based, and they look kind of more, I don't want to say greasy on the skin, but they kind of give more of a kind of a luminosity to the skin rather than glitter, highlighter, powdery look. So these are absolutely stunning if you have dry skin like me. They're absolutely stunning if you want more of a natural kind of glow and dew, and you want to fake almost really healthy, sun-kissed, hydrated skin. I absolutely love these. Those are actually all of my kind of key favorites. I'm sure there's probably other products, but these are the ones that came to mind when I thought about filming this video, so those are the ones I want to share with you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys have all been well, and let me know if you have used any of these products. If you've got recommendations from your kind of last few months, then let me know below, and otherwise I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I got through that so quickly. Bye guys.